Hello, Pastor Robbie George coming to you on this Tuesday, April the 1st. Some people call it April Fool's Day, 2025. And so they tell people a lot of non-truths and then they say, April Fools. But this morning I'm in Kannapolis, North Carolina. This will be the second time I've walked here at this location. Right off of exit 60, Dale Earnhardt Boulevard. Last time I walked, it took me 9 minutes to get around this little stretch here, so I walked it twice right along I-85 here though. And it's the wind is blowing a little cool still today. The high is supposed to be 67, 68. But if that wind don't stop blowing, it's not going to feel it. But yesterday was a warm day. Today's a little bit on the cooler side of it. But it is mostly sunny for the most part. Parked right beside a Cracker Barrel restaurant right there. And I'm sure one day I'll hit that restaurant one of these times, but it won't be today. I usually call my food in when I go to Cracker Barrel and pick it up and eat it right outside there. So, but the Bible says bodily exercise profiteth little. So we are to exercise ourselves unto righteousness and living godly in this untoward generation, but there is some profit in bodily exercise, and therefore we are out here trying to about 8 minutes and 8 minutes out, 8 minutes back, and that will get you about 2 miles over a period of a day. So you can walk about a mile in 15 minutes. So we do that twice a day, 8 minutes out, 8 minutes back. So we do that twice a day when we can. And so this is the second walk of the day already. I got the other one in while I was in Monroe. About every 4 hours try to walk because I do all this sitting. I've shared in other videos before how I started having those leg cramps, so I ordered me some potassium. I was already eating bananas and ordered potassium and then started walking maybe back in December on a regular routine basis, along with our exercise on Saturday. So when you get a little older, you see the reality of things and you try to live a little longer, so you try to stop eating the things you know that's going to kill you, and you try to give your body exercise when you can. So I started on a diet on March the 1st, so today is the first the anniversary of 1 month since we've been on that diet. I was 183.6 when I weighed that first day pre-diet, 178 this past Saturday, so I actually lost that 5.6 pounds the first week of the diet, and so I've been able to maintain it, but I haven't been as disciplined as I needed to be. If I'd have been more disciplined, I'd be down around 170, I'm sure, or less. But still like those things, a little bit of it that I'm not supposed to be eating. Obviously some of our best restaurants, Lexington Barbecue, restaurants like Cookout and McDonald's, those things we're not supposed to eat. But if we eat them in moderation and eat all these things in moderation that we're not supposed to be eating, I think we'll be okay. We got to have some enjoyment out of life. But I enjoy walking. I enjoy jogging too. I tried to jog last Saturday for the first time in forever, but I used to exercise, walk, and jog, and I would do that every day there for the longest. Now I just don't have time. So I wish I did. I would add some of those things back. But I'm out here on this road that leads to Dale Earnhardt Boulevard, the main road that I have to walk a little bit on. Just a little small stretch of it, so I try to stay away from these major roads because the traffic is chugging along at a good clip, so I try to stay away from those roads. But this neat little circle here has a little stretch on the main road here. They're moving along about 45, I guess, those that are abiding by the speed limit. There's a sleep in over there. Bojangles right here. And you see the Cracker Barrel sign back over there. I took a picture last week when I was here. Dale Earnhardt Boulevard straight ahead. Hit the highway to Greensboro or Charlotte there, which way you're going. But it is a beautiful day. Should be able to warm up a little bit here while I'm walking, even though that wind's a bit cool. I've been smelling some good food already today, I tell you. Been making me hungry all day. But I got a salad in the lunchbox, so we'll just go with it. Save a little money. And eat a little healthier than you would if you go get something from one of these restaurants. You're spending money. You're able to control your cost if you buy your own lunch and those things like that. Pack it, take it with you every day. $2.99 for unleaded right there at Circle K. $3.09. Let's see. I guess that's $2.99. It says easy pay, but cash $3.09. That ain't making a lot of sense to me. I guess somebody knows something about that. I don't. $3.43 for diesel. But I'm here at exit 60, so if anyone knows where Charlotte Motor Speedway is, just 11 miles north of Charlotte Motor Speedway, that exit. So here in the city of Kannapolis, that's where Dale Earnhardt's from. Namesake of the Dale Earnhardt Boulevard there. Copperfield Boulevard is what I was just walking at. Copperfield and Dickens Place, I guess. So here's the Cracker Barrel parking lot. Me and Janet, Saturday before last, ordered from the Cracker Barrel at Lexington. That's the closest one to our house, or Elmsley Court in Greensboro. They're both about the same distance. And I ordered the hamburger steak with mushrooms and onions and gravy or whatever. And they've done away with it on their menu. Here in the last year, they've done away with the roast beef